Now, they say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but it's looking like they lied. It's looking like we can live without it. Call me firecracker when I pop off. They guard is what I'm having, all these bitches caught off. I'm a real bitch. You will want to check out Avatar Adrian. That is my second YouTube channel, youtube.com/Avatar Adrian. We are talking about so many things. Of course, one of them included, because it is a nerdy channel, one of them is House of the Dragon. This poster was just released. The rightful queen, Rhaenyra, looks amazing beneath / in front of her dragon, Cyrax. We had a lot to discuss. There was a lot of trailers and stuff. I also talked about that Giancarlo Esposito wants to play Professor X over there. So it's just, you know, fun, nerdy shit over there. Check it out. And of course, patreon.com/Adrian Expression. I just put up a podcast episode over there. Lots of content for you to get into. Now, I just want to just really quickly talk about Jennette McCurdy. A lot of us know her from iCarly. She played Sam. She was honestly fucking hilarious. But she had just put out a new book called I'm Glad My Mom Died. And a lot of people had this instantaneous reaction, I guess, to the cover, to the title, and were just like, oh my gosh, how could she? How dare she? It's just like, did you listen to what she was talking about? Did you listen to the fact that she was, you know, abused as a child by her mother in ways that I don't even want to get into on YouTube? Like, it's just heinous what was happening. Also, in the book, she dived into her time at Nickelodeon as one of the stars of iCarly and its short-lived spin-off series, Sam and Cat. This includes describing allegations of misconduct against the creator of both shows, whom she only refers to as the creator. According to McCurdy, she refused $300,000 in hush money from Nickelodeon to stay silent about what she experienced. So it's just a lot of stuff, but it's just, I don't know, I think some people who have not been in abusive familial situations or who don't have fucked up relationships with their blood family or parents or whatever would have no idea. It's unfathomable why somebody would name a book that I'm Glad My Mother Died, but it just goes to show that your experience is not everyone else's experience, you know? And, but like just hearing that was, I know when I first heard it, it was like shocking, especially because it's Sam from iCarly. Like, it's just the amount of trauma that child actors must go through in general, but also like Disney stars in general, I can only like imagine. But Miranda Cosgrove, the woman who played iCarly, whatever, she said kind of what a lot of people were thinking. Like, I forget which magazine she said it in, but she was almost like, when you look around the room, you don't really expect the person who's like bringing the most joy or causing the most laughter to be going through the most pain, you know? And it's like, I feel like a lot of people have met people like that, but the fact that she was doing this in front of all of America, it's just like enduring that kind of pain. It's just crazy. But yeah, really quickly, I wanted to talk about that because I feel like a lot of us grew up like watching, or at least some of us, girl, especially if you know what I mean? Grew up watching shows like that, especially as kids. So just seeing that was so strange. But I'm glad she seems to be in a much better place now. So the world has apparently progressed past the need for The Breakfast Club. Angela Yee posted this on the 9th of August. She said, The Breakfast Club as you know it is officially over. And I mean, there are few tweets on the internet, few pieces of media that bring me joy, this much joy when consuming them. And this, I can tell you, I mean, I was jumping up I was elated. Are you serious? Let's bring you just two of some of The Breakfast Club's greatest hits. This is the first one.
Therapy. So
plus it is your story.
It is my story. You know what I'm saying? But he got over it. He's like, whatever. I talk about it on the album.
Who the hell raped your sisters?
Oh man, I don't want to get into that. It's a little too personal.
And this is the second one. Now keep in mind that Charlamagne is speaking to a bunch of 14-year-old boys. Okay, keep that in mind.
But how old are you guys?
All 14.
All 14.
You should be ashamed of yourself,
Y'all
Charlamagne.
virgins?
Charlemagne.
Man, come on. When you was 14, was you a virgin?
Yes.
Yes.
Have some real talk with these young men.
Yes.
Y'all run trains? Oh, yeah.
Come on, Charlemagne.
Listen, we're not gonna act like these guys are not having sex, okay?
They're not having
they're
sex,
only
man.
14 years old.
So this is the type of shit, and let's not act like, oh my god, that was just like thousands of years ago when the Breakfast Club don't do no shit like that no more. They do that shit. Every time a queer person go into fucking Breakfast Club, I always fear for the safety of their fucking mind, their mental health, bitch. Every time, it's just like, this is what the Breakfast Club was and is and would have continued to be if Angela Yee did not put that fucking tweet out. It's just like, I mean, everybody around them evolving when you speak about anything. Everybody evolving. And then you go to the Breakfast Club and it's Charlemagne waiting for you to get up out your seat so you can sniff that shit. It's just like, I don't see, and people are just like, oh my god, how are you celebrating the downfall of a black media? Black media, this is black media. You're celebrating it ending. Yes, I'm celebrating that bullshit ending. I'm celebrating it ending. I'm so happy that some of these labels won't be so compelled, some of these executives won't be so compelled to send these, especially the vulnerable younger female artists, to fucking Breakfast Club for them to be just hung up. Also, Angela Yee has been saying that she been saying, oh, I want to talk to my big boss because I want my own show. She been saying that. I'm just glad that we won't have politicians and shit trying to angle at the Breakfast Club, come at the Breakfast Club, come sit down, sit with their ass as if the Breakfast Club is a voice box, the voice piece for all of Black America. It's just like, wow. So happy that's over with and we can actually move on. Love that for us. Everybody look at this real quick. Look at this. Apparently Frank Ocean is selling $25,000 cock rings, and I'm just, in this life I learned rather quickly that some things are marketed to you and some things aren't. That obviously is way outside my time, but it's just like, I want to know the type of people, because obviously they put this together, they really thought that people are going to buy it, and people are, you know, they said, I just feel like you're not going to go through, as a company, as a person, you're not going to go through all that effort to put this up and you don't think nobody's going to buy that shit. Like, obviously you think somebody's going to buy it. So I want to meet who is buying $25,000 cock rings. Like, and if they want to buy me something, that's all I want to know. Frank Ocean, I would like to see the customer base. I would like to see the customer list. And I would like for you to pass them, I don't know, my Cash App. You can even get my number. We can even use Apple Pay or something like that. I want to meet Frank Ocean. I want to meet the person who's gonna pay $25,000 for a cock ring right now. And I want you to give them, no, actually I want you to get me their cards, their information, social security number, IDs. Let's get it popping. Because we've got 25 stacks to blow in this gold ring. You don't need it. Give that shit to me so I can make use of it. Thank you so much. Are you serious? First of all, let's get into these visuals from this, I guess, promotion type shit that Megan Thee Stallion done put out for her new project that's coming out, Traumazine, and she is over here, I mean, funeral. She got this big ass hat on, which she looks amazing, but already the name of the title, the name of the album, the name of the project, and the visuals, what she's presenting us already suggests heavy fucking themes, obviously, and it's just making me that much more interested to see what she's going to give us. Also, she showed her ass in P-Valley this recent episode. It was hilarious to see her try and keep Lil Murda's attention while he focusing on Uncle Cliff. So it's just like, Megan, you can keep snacking. He got something that he interested in already, Megan. His eyes, and oh, you like that, baby? No, but it was great. It was great to see her acting. She was doing her thing. She performed a new song. It was cute. It was cute. But I loved how Cliff and Megan's personalities clashed. It was just like, of course they would. Of course they would. It's like, why would they not clash? Like, but it was just delicious to watch. So just see her do her thing always gives me joy. I'm here for it. And then I guess the last thing we can talk about, well, first of all, since we're just shifting over to politics for just a few moments as we end this video, this lightning strike at the White House killed 3 people or some shit, and injured some people. I think it's just ominous. That's all I'm saying. Ominous. That's all I'm gonna say. But apparently the Republicans are now saying defund the FBI. Because the FBI executed a search warrant or some shit at Mar-a-Lago. NPR says while there is no indication that prosecutors are on the verge of charging Trump or that he will ultimately be charged, the search marks a significant step. In order to get a warrant, investigators would have had to demonstrate to a judge that there was probable cause to believe that a crime had been committed and that evidence of the crime was at Mar-a-Lago. They evidently found what they were looking for, and what they were looking for were presidential materials that Trump removed from the White House, among them, according to early press reports, many pages of classified documents. So, I mean, and Trump is also facing these legal battles as well. I also saw this, that Trump is pleading the Fifth Amendment during his deposition with the New York Attorney General today. And people were bringing up this quote that he had said in 2016. He said, "The mob takes the Fifth Amendment. If you're innocent, why are you taking the Fifth Amendment?" Trump, those walls are closing in on your ass. Obviously, he's going to use this, like legally he's fucked, but like politically and like with the optics, he's going to try and say, of course, this is more evidence of the deep state. They're against me. They're trying to come at me. He's going to try and politicize everything. Of course, the U.S. government is like trying to separate it. Like the White House had no idea that the DOJ was doing this. They're just like, it's not politically motivated. It's just like, girl, y'all allowed. It's so funny watching this. Like they allowed that infection, the Trumpian infection, to fester, and now they scrambling. Like we got to get this man out of here. We can't even get him out of here because he gonna say some conspiracy against his ass. Ciao. Watching DC eat itself is just, it's literally like watching Game of Thrones. Except that literally your life hangs in the balance too, bitch. Hate it. On that note, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching. And make sure that you have a good goddamn evening. Can you fuck me in your all black Mercedes? You can take my soul, just let me be first lady. But I won't sacrifice this pussy for a maybe. You gotta slay.